welcome back to Buckland Junction. I think this is video number 46. I'm going to build this country station. I won't bore you to bits. I will just show you briefly how it goes together, and I will point out any hitches that I have. So here we go. I'm going to open the box and see what's inside. Wow, and look what is inside. Look at all this. This is not the first Metcalf kit or Super Quick kit I've built. I've built loads over the years. This is the instructions. I should be having a real good go over those. And the thing I like about it being an Anglophile, what does it say? Made in Yorkshire, which can't be bad. Well, as a Kent man, I was really kind of taken aback when I, as a HGV1 driver, went to Yorkshire. Where's this? Skipton. Yeah, I went to the town called Todmorden, and when I got there, before I got there, I asked two old men in the street, "Where's Todmorden?" And they looked at each other and said, "No, you daft bugger, it's Todmorden." So yes, great stuff. It's English and I love it. So onwards and upwards. I'm going to read the instructions now. As requested, I've read the two instruction sheets 1 and 2. I've read them both from front to back. This is possibly the biggest card kit I've ever made. It's very, as it says on sheet 1, preparation, get everything onto a board or a tray. So what I've done, I've taken my grandson's sledge as the snow's all gone, and I've laid it out. Roofs, doors, windows, window panels, walls, chimneys and bits and bobs and strengthening panels. So yeah, there's lots of bits. It's going to take hours. See you in a minute. Have you seen this? I don't know if this is Edwardian or Victorian, but the ladies had their own waiting room so they could get out of the way of us shitty old men. Isn't that nice? But have you seen this? This is an evening's work. That's just the doors. Now look at the windows. This is about 3 to 4 hours work. I've done it with the hot gun. The hot gun. It's messy, but yes, it's messy, but I've managed not to get any glue on the windows. Out of all those windows, if you look from the other side, look at those blobs of glue, look. Normally I use PVA and a cardboard, but there you go, nice and clean, nice and square. So onwards and upwards. I shall be building the building tomorrow, so I think in a few hours I shall have a big station building and a second waiting room that goes on the second platform. So I'm looking forward to seeing my station that doesn't exist, if that makes sense. So onwards and upwards. Okay, as the instructions say, I've done my preparations. I've got all my doors and windows. I've got glue everywhere, hot glue everywhere, but that's okay. So here I go. Here I go, and see how we get on. Well, that's the windows and doors in the station master's house. Now I'm going to put his house together. Well, here we are many hours later. I've got the station master's house well underway. lots of wet glue, so I'm going to call it a day, and I'm going to have a beer. And this is the waiting room section. So I'm on my second evening, so what have I put in? Probably about 4 hours, I should imagine, maybe a bit more. And this is where I am. Okay, moving on a bit further. I've got this kind of, this is the setup that is suggested in the kit, but I'm just putting together the last shelter. But it's so sunny and nice outside, and almost 11 degrees here on the south coast, and it's February, so I'm going to go and get on with other chores and come back. But I'm not sure whether I want to kit bash this, because there's you know, I like scratch building. There's these segments which I can use separately. I can turn them around if I want. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be, is it kit bashing? I'm going to be bashing this into something else. I don't think I want it in the prescribed, because then it just looks, well, like it should do. I'm thinking I might be bashing this kit around to fit in with the purposes that I want it to fit in. This could be on its own. This station master's house could be sitting over the back of the station on its own. Whoops. And then I can make my own station up out of these pieces. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it as said or to Owl's rules. And just to keep the station master's wife happy, I've put us up some nice curtains that somebody's asleep in the daytime, so they've been working nights. And I put some curtains up for her. How's that? Yeah, she's cleaned her windows and drawn her curtains open. And there's only kitchen towel stuck on the inside. But yeah, she's happy with her new curtains, she said. This is just a mock-up. This is the lovely station I made a couple of years ago now, all out of cardboard. There is a video on it. From this junction here, there's going to be 2 platforms with this good spur coming up the middle. So the other platform is going to mimic this a bit. I'm not going to have the station master's house, yeah, on here. I'm going to make this a brick wall. It's all going to be up on this level. So station master's house is, well, so you can come out onto the platform, or you can walk in. This is the car park. There'll be a signal box there on the end of the platform. Level crossing across there. This is car park for both stations. This side is going to be called Upper Gust-Down, and this is Lower Gust-Down. So yeah, I'm going to join these two together. So there'll be a platform coming along here and petering out, and another one, yes, going all the way up there. This is the service hatch, so a little bit of it is going to have to be be able to lift it away so I can get in the service hatch. But so this is kind of first part of many, because I'm gonna build the platforms as well. So for the moment it's going to be the station buildings, and I reckon there might be about 10 parts of this station, 10 videos maybe, to get this station in order. Car park, twin platforms, good spur in the middle coming off this point here. Well, it looks like the decision is made to kit bash. It's not going to be this, it's going to be slightly different. As I said, upstairs in the loft. So I'm taking the first steps to the kit bash of this station, because I want it as I want it. And kind of the station house is in the wrong place for my setup, so yeah, we're having that on the end. So you know, this is super quick paper, but who's going to really notice? So by the time I've got a fence and things going, so the kit bash is starting here. Well, there's no going back now. This end's got the brick paper on, and I've just joined it to the waiting room, so that's that. We'll get this in order. The station master's house. Oops. And I'm just going to get an engine from the loft that's going on a holiday, so I'll show you that in a moment. Yes, why that's drying. Why that's drying. The Evening Star is going for a ride in the post. I'm giving it to John. His YouTube name is the Doctor66. He really wants this. Hello John. I hope you know she's hardwired. Look, she's hardwired, so you can't actually take them apart, but she's all yours. All yours. And you can have all the bits. Spare body shells, linkages, spare wheels. I'll send her down to you in the post. Here we go again. Once you start kit bashing, you are going into the land of the unknown. I had a word with the station master's wife, and she said she would love to live away from the station and all those noisy workers with her pretty curtains, but she's a bit phased why there's something going on the roof and there's no windows in the back of the house. But she was alright, she was okay about it, so that's it. I've cut the station master's house. Whoops, there's some glue there. I've cut the station master's house away from the station, so if they're going to live over there nice and peacefully. Look there, oh, away from the station. Now then, I'm turning this building around because it's a lovely building, and it's got this beautiful veranda on the front of it with white posts and yeah, lots of bits and bobs. So I'm going to turn it around. This is going to be facing towards the car park, and I want the veranda on this side, and I'll make the own station canopy. Oh, more wet glue. Yeah, I'll make my own station canopy from this side because on my layout you're not going to see it. So I want this lovely little veranda on this side. So, oh, yeah, I want that on this side so you can see it, and I can make my own canopy. That end that might quite extend up the platform a little bit, but yeah, once you start kit bashing, all manner of things can go wrong. I'm not going to show you, but I've had to put some ridge tiles in there to because I've already started altering things. So it looks okay. When that's dry, that'll be fine. There we go. There's the Evening Star. There she goes. She's mimicking a train in the station. My computer's the south platform. This is the north platform. I've had a word with the station master's wife, and she says, yeah, she wants to live down the road away from the station. So that's that. Yeah, just down near enough, but far away enough. Right. This is what I'm having now, and this with all the pretty not verandas, wrong word. All these pretty bits. Let me show you. Oh, let me show you the real things. There you go. Look at, oh, and they go under here. Well, I didn't want them station side. I wanted to see them, and the same with the waiting room that goes on the south. It's really quite pretty. It's a shame they're not laser cut. They would be gorgeous. So that's there, and I've got them here as well. Let me show you. Ah, yeah, they're pretty. So I'll have all those on this side. I'll have a false I'll scratch and build my own canopy. Canopy, that's the word. So I've already started scratching. Captain Scratch is scratching again. Yeah, that's it. She's really pleased with her curtains, and she's really pleased that she lives just down the road with the station master. So there you go. I'm going to end it here. Let me see if I can do a bit of a zoom on. I'm going to end it here with Evening Star there, because she's going to Salisbury to John. There's the other platform on the other side that doesn't exist yet. There's the station master's house. Yeah, they have been living just down the road with his lovely wife and their lovely curtains. I can't get over these curtains. And so this is going to be my station booking hall. And yeah, what they call it, concourse. This is it for Gust-Down station. So that's the end of this one. I'll do all the niceties, and well, you're going to see it on the station when I build it. I reckon there's going to be 10 parts to this, and this is part 1 coming to an end, because I want to upload it tonight to give somebody some, you know, people to have a look. John, your train's on its way. Who am I going to say? There's somebody else I should be saying thank you to. Oh, I'll do it in the next part. That's part 1 of the station. Scratchy Doodah over. Catch you later. That's Albie and Crazy in the loft. It's loft in the kitchen. I'm just going to have a beer because I'm tired, and well, see what happens next. Bye. Take care. Buckland Junction. Alan out.